It was late in the afternoon, and the grey, depressing London weather did nothing to help clear up my confusion. Holmes kept silent as we walked, and it wasn't until the rain cleared and the gas lamps came on that he started to discuss the case.
Yes, but Holmes, what I don't understand is who put the tomahawk next to the body?
I did.
You did?
Yes.
But Holmes, Minnie's our client.
So she is.
Yes, but we moved the body so she won't be involved, and then you implicate her with the tomahawk.
But the tomahawk is evidence, my dear fellow. Would you have me disturb evidence? That's illegal, you know.
Well, really, yes, but... Well, you know, I'm very surprised at you, because, after all, Minnie is our client. And it's your duty to protect our clients, not to turn...
All right, boys. Grab air.
Grab air? Well, what are you talking about?
Reach for the ceiling, Doc. You too, Sherlock.
Oh, I believe she means, raise your hands. Oh, well, why didn't you say so?
I'm right disappointed in you, Sherlock. I thought you were a straight shooter. You planted my tomahawk next to that critter's body, so I guess I'll have to shoot you. You got any last wishes, Sherlock?
Well, And now we return to the case of the Texas Cowgirl.
Quite simple, really. The tomahawk I placed by the body was the one I found in the potted plant outside Minnie's room. The murderer undoubtedly hid it there, hoping to recover it later on.
You mean he used 2 tomahawks to kill Slide?
No, just one. He struck Slide with Minnie's tomahawk after he'd killed him, thereby giving the impression that Minnie had done it.
Well, someone's trying to frame me.
Obviously.
Well, who is it?
Could it be somebody in the rodeo?
My no good, Doc. If anyone in the rodeo saw, they saw a Bison Jack, not me. No one knows I'm a silent partner. Who's that?
Oh, one of Inspector Lestrade's emissaries, I expect. Come in. Oh, Mr. Holmes, Inspector. Inspector Lestrade asked me to give you this message. Ah, thank you, Wilkins. Aha. Just as I thought.
What is it, Sherlock?
Well, Inspector Lestrade thinks he's found the owner of the other tomahawk, the one that killed Slide.
But whose is it?
He doesn't say.
Well, come on, boys. Whoever the hombre is, he's the one that's trying to frame me.
Where's the inspector, Sergeant? In the room with the body? No, sir, he's in the room with running water. This one, sir.
Running water? But they've all got running water.
It means Chief running water, Doc. The engine in the rodeo.
Oh.
Well, I took your advice, Mr. Holmes. I found an Indian. Chief running water here. Indians in London, honestly.
Howdy, Chief.
Oh.
How do you do? Oh, Lestrade, has our friend admitted owning the tomahawk?
Well, I don't know. He keeps saying the same thing every time. You watch. Now, I'll ask you once again. Is this your tomahawk? Huh? Tomahawk. You see?
He doesn't savvy English, Sheriff.
Oh, I don't think I've had the honor.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Inspector Lestrade, this is Miss Minnie O'Malley from Bison Jack's rodeo.
Oh, then, miss, perhaps you can help me to make this gentleman understand what I'm trying to ask him.
Sorry, Sheriff. He's a Blackfoot. All I speak is Apache.
Tomahawk. You catch 'em quick, kill white chief?
Winahana.
No, what? What do you want to do that for?
I reckon he thinks you're asking him to scalp you, Sheriff.
Holmes, this is impossible. When it gets to the point where I have to learn Blackfoot to talk to a murder suspect, well, really. Well, what's he say?
I believe, sir, he says the tomahawk belongs to Big Chief Bison Jack.
When I want suggestions from you, Wilkins, I'll ask for it. What?
He says that he saw Mr. Bison Jack tonight in the corridor outside room number 13, the room where the body of the deceased was found. He also suggests that perhaps we might...
Bison Jack? Why, sure enough, this is his tomahawk.
Then it's not his?
Sherlock, the varmint tomahawk sliced in my room, and then he went over...
In your room, Miss O'Malley?
A slip of the tongue, Straight. A slip of the tongue.
That's right, Sheriff. Slip of the tongue. Make 'em all the time.
Because that wouldn't make any sense either. Wilkins, find this Bison Jack person, or whatever they call him, and bring him to room 13.
Yes.
This ain't my tomahawk, Sheriff. Never seen it before. Anyhow, tomahawks all look the same to me.
It's the tomahawk you loaned me for my act tonight. Left mine in my room.
You didn't give us your tomahawk back to me, Minnie.
I certainly did, right after the act.
I don't rightly recollect your giving it back.
Chief Running Water... Oh, name. Chief Running Water said he saw you outside the door of this room tonight, Mr. Jack.
Yeah, wanted to talk over the act with Minnie.
Did Miss O'Malley answer the door?
No. I went straight back to my room.
Did you get back here tonight before or after Minnie?
I reckon it's before. Leastwise, Minnie wasn't in a room when I knocked.
Tell me, Lestrade, did any of the guests report missing jewelry tonight?
No, why?
Well, they will soon.
But...
You gave the solution yourself, Lestrade. The murderer was Sam Sly's partner. Weren't you, Mr. Honeywell?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You stole Bison Jack's tomahawk to kill your own partner here in this room. Then you planned to move his body back into Bison Jack's room.
This is ridiculous. If that's what I planned, why didn't I put the body into Bison Jack's room?
Because Bison Jack had already returned to his room from the rodeo.
In that case, I still wouldn't have left the body in my room. I could have put it in another room.
Come, Mr. Honeywell, don't let's get academic. Who placed the jewels in the bedpost?
Yes. Who did place the jewels in the bedpost?
Well,
Would your employment with a corset firm stand investigation, Mr. Honeywell?
Yippee! That's the way, Doc.
Really, Dr. Watson?
Nice roping there, partner.
He's all yours, Inspector.
Middle of this?
There we are. Holmes. Ah, thank you, Watson. Bread?
See, you can really twirl that rope, Doc.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think there's much to it once you get the hang of it, you know.
See, Sherlock, how'd you know that Honeywell dragged the body from his room to my room?
Well, the tracks in the corridor.
2 heel marks in the carpet. Quite obvious.
Golly, you could be an Indian scout.
Minnie, may I ask you something?
Sure can.
Would you really have shot me?
Well, I reckon I maybe just wounded you a little. Do you, boy?
Do you, Minnie?